saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even if she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she filled to her double.
Okay, so like I said, this class is going to be titled Judgment Day or Day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, I like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, YHWH. You know what I'm saying? The water to the Akim that made it to class, you know what I'm saying? On this beautiful, this beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Horribly we live in Babylon, but you know what I'm saying? We're here to learn the truth and grow in this truth. You know what I'm saying? So, Shalom Akim. So yeah, the first scripture we're going to go to is Joel 2:1. As I stated, I gave brothers a little bit to get there. The brother Zahar, he'll be bringing precepts in, and so on and so forth. But this is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow you the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. So, and we'll get into this breakdown later, but mountains, trees, waters, these are current nations. So he's talking about his separate mountain, his separate nation. So the watchman got to go out and warn the people. You know what I'm saying? Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. So, everybody, it's time to get serious, time to get afraid. You know what I'm saying? For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. You know what I'm saying? The day of the Most High is close. You know what I'm saying? It's close, and it's going to be a terrible day. And as we keep reading, we see what it looked like. Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong people, there hath not been ever like, neither shall there be any more of it. So we're getting a description, and it's not sounding very how the Christians describe it. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about a darkness, you know what I'm saying? A gloominess, a strong people. You know what I'm saying? This is even years after many generations, even after everything we done been through. You know what I'm saying? The elect, the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying? We're going to stand strong. Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them and behind them, and a flame burneth. So the elect are going to be saved about the missiles, like I was talking about camp 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We you know what I'm saying? The missiles is going to drop. Well, you see another example right here in Joel 2:3. He said, a fire devoureth before them and behind them, a flame burneth. And the land is as the garden Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. So us going back into Israel, the elect, Lord willing, we be of them. You know what I'm saying? Is the Garden of Eden, and behind us is the wilderness that YHWH is going to put us through. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. So we see how the day of the Lord is playing out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The whole Joel chapter 2. Matter of fact, we're going to keep going to verse 4. The appearance of them is the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as the strong people set battle in array. The day of the Lord is looking like war. It's looking like chaos. Because remember, Christ is coming back to redeem his people, to bring us back into the land. Lord willing, we be of the elect. You know what I'm saying? Verse 6, before their face the people shall be much pain, and all faces shall gather blackness. See, it's giving you a day that's, pure bitterness. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at a day that's grave and terrible. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Look, verse 7, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So now the day of the Lord is when the elect, You know what I'm saying? The missiles are dropping, the elect are being brought up, and then they got to carry out judgment. What is it? We're going to get to it too in Jeremiah 49 when it says, first we'll be fishers, then we're going to be hunters. You know what I'm saying? Verse 8, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Whenever you hear, I mean, a lot of brothers, they be watching everybody watches videos. We all got to get edified, you know what I'm saying? Even with the brothers at Sakari not putting videos out as much now, you know what I'm saying? We still got the other brothers that have said these things before. You know what I'm saying? You hear that the elect are going to have powers and this and that. Well, you're hearing it right here. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be a great part of the judgment of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Verse 9, they shall run to and fro in the city, and they shall run up the wall, and they shall climb upon the houses, and they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. You're going to see there's no escaping them. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. I like a lot of East Coast rap. If those that personally know me, you know what I'm saying, all the members in the camp know I'm a huge East Coast hip hop fan. Well, basically, like the beatnik said, no escaping this. There's no escaping, the judgment of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When the elect are coming to hunt down these elite, you know what I'm saying? All these people thought they could escape the judgment. You know what I'm saying? Esau, this is how we gonna get at this. Bring your precept out. Right? I'm gonna get back to keep going. Go ahead.
Ezekiel. Hold on, I gotta find it because I had a couple. Ezekiel 7. Can you get that one? Ezekiel 7. And hold on, Slack, yeah. All right, hold on. If you can do me a favor, grab Zechariah 1 and 20, Baba Kasha. And then
Zechariah 1 and 20. Let me see real fast. Before I go there, let me make sure that
you might have it.
Zechariah 1 and 20. It's not.
You might.
Let me got a pen though.
You probably have it.
No, I don't have it. I said, let me grab a pen.
You don't? Oh, that's crazy. That's a deep one.
I know. I thought I did have it because I've heard it before. So let me write it down.
Zechariah.
Zechariah 1 and 20. I think I have Zechariah.
Okay, so
I have Zechariah, but not 1 and 20.
Because the brother said Jake has always been trying to escape the punishment, right? Jake's always been trying to escape his wickedness, right? This is Ezekiel 7. I'm going to start at the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, also thou son of man sayest, this is him talking to Ezekiel, thou sayest, the Lord God unto the land of Israel. So he's saying that the Most High told him to tell Israel, the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Like you guys messed up, right? Now is the end come upon thee. I will send mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense upon thee all thine abomination. My eyes will not shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. So at the end of the day, you can do what you want, you can run, you can hide, but if you don't stand up to it like a man, repent, and come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, bro, the Most High is going to get you, right? Thus saith the Lord God, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, and the end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. He keeps on telling you, like, that's it, bro. Like, you're going to get your judgment. It's here, bro.
Ezekiel 7 and what's the like, Yakia?
I started at the top, but, if you skip, yeah. So after he keeps on basically telling you that you're about to get your judgment, and then let's start at 7 again. The morning is come unto thee, thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. All right, the sounding again of the mountains. Mountains are dealing with other nations. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abomination. And at the end of the day, when we go into this regeneration, and I send that breakdown out to you, brothers, you guys are going to understand this a little bit better as well, because all Jake, dead, everybody's going to catch their judgment at the end of the day. You know, at the end, the last day of the Lord's day, they're going to resurrect and they're going to catch a missile, and that's what's going to happen. Says the Most High. But yeah, go ahead. Go with that. That precept.
Zechariah 1:20.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 20. And the Lord showed me 4 carpenters. And then said I, what come these to do? And he spoke, saying, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head, but these are come to fray them, to cast out the horns of the Gentiles, which lifted up their horn over the land of Judah to scatter it. So, you want to break it down or break it down?
Go ahead. I don't think that was the one, but go ahead. Let me look at this.
Actually, that does go into it because, look, so, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to go into the breakdown of the 4 comforters once brothers, get a little more grounded, like brothers like Yerushalayim Shar, you know what I'm saying? And once, you brothers start growing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Con, that was the one. Go ahead.
I know that's the one. You want to break it down then? I'll reread it?
No, go ahead. This is going to go into this right here that I'm getting.
Okay, then said I, what come these to do? And he spoke, saying, these are the horns which have scattered Judah. So ultimately, the last captivity that the house of Judah, the southern kingdom, they tried to escape. They obviously the Greeks, the Romans, the British, you know what I'm saying? These 4 Edomite nations came and scattered them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? From us trying to escape our judgment. We try to escape our judgment, you know what I'm saying, all the way into America. And what happened? We still got, you know what I'm saying? We still got ours. You know what I'm saying? The southern kingdom, Benjamin, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, and Judah, they went into Africa. You know, they went into West Africa, and then, bam, tried to escape. They got theirs too. You know what I'm saying? So was that your 2 precepts? Is it hard?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
okay,
we good.
Con. Let me go back to Joel. Do you have a point or something?
Go ahead.
Okay, Con. So we'll go back to Joel 2, back in Joel 2, but we're at verse 10 now. The earth shall quake before them, and the heavens shall tremble, and the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars will withdraw their shining. You know what I'm saying? Because as we know, the missiles are going to be dropping, sky going to get black. You know what I'm saying? The elect going to be running around hunting these people. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. Y'all could use that as a cut. Even the Most High had his camp. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For his is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who could abide it? You know what I'm saying? So who outside the elect could really survive this day? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna really withstand in that day? But let's go to Malachi chapter 4 and verse 5. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna go also into the Brother Zahar's breakdown on reincarnation. And you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna show you what's the scripture say about the day of the Lord. What the hell is part of it? Oh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give brothers a little bit to get there, but Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Matter of fact, we'll start at verse 4. 4 is powerful. I'm gonna let brothers get there. Malachi is the last. If you're reading out of a regular like a King James or like a Bible without an apocrypha, well, it's the last book of the Old Testament. Malachi is the last book of the Old Testament. Oh, can I burn it?
Okay.
Oh, hey, we need this right here. I'm gonna buy red Sharpie. Salakia. My girl just gave me a precious gift that I can burn. Anyways, the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, with statutes and judgments. So, you know what I'm saying? As we say every week, we call y'all out. We call out to Israel, the Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, so that he could come back to Israel. You know what I mean? So he could come back to these law, statutes, and commandments. Brothers might ask themselves, well, what does this got to do with the day of the Lord? Well, let's go into verse 5. Verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So, before YHWH came, you know what I'm saying, who was sent out? John the Baptist. Well, a lot of us, you know, and when the brother gets into the regeneration breakdown, you'll understand a little more. But we believe that a brother by the name of IBADYAH Dagrz, that, you know, pretty much created the school. You know what I'm saying? Not the doctrine, not the chart, none of that. He created the school. He pushed the movement forward. You know what I'm saying? Him being from the tribe of Levi, you know what I'm saying? He came, and then after that, you know, now we're out here warning our people. You know what I'm saying? So he sent Elijah before the great and terrible day of the Lord. We know that as these days get progressively worse, you know what I'm saying, we know that we're in the correct. I'm gonna keep going though. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come to a point. Somebody got the let me get that in a different translation.
I have a precept.
You're not reading out your phone, are you, Zahar?
What's up?
Are you reading out your phones? Or are you reading out?
I got like 3 devices in front of me, bro, and a 1611. So, like.
Oh, okay. Can you give me Malachi 4 in the NIV? I'm gonna get it in the NASB.
Malachi 4. Okay,
yeah.
Do you got Isaiah 54 in this breakdown?
Yes, I think I do. 13.
You better have 54, 16, 17. Oh, yeah.
Isaiah 54 what?
Going on. 54, 16, and 17.
I have that somewhere else, not here.
That's the Smith. That's talking about the day.
Oh yeah. I got that on
the day of the Lord.
We got that on the breakdown for the whatchamacallit, for the missiles. The brother Yerushalayim should have it. We'll talk about that.
He said
in the class. Lucky, we got to get to this breakdown. Matter of fact, NLP.
Malachi what?
Malachi 4 and 4.
4 and 4 in the NLV.
Yeah, NIV. Yeah.
Okay, NIV.
Yeah, and I got it.
All right. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all of Israel, with the statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet. Hold on, did this change? Okay, Salakia. Here we go.
What you got in?
Remember the law, NIV. Remember the law of my servant, the decrees and laws I gave him at Horeb for all Israel. See, I will send the prophet Elijah to you before that great and dreadful day of the Lord comes.
Now watch.
And then verse 6. Yeah, that goes with this precept that I have. He will turn the hearts of the parents to their children, because that's basically what happened, right? With IBADYAH, when IBADYAH was around, and he came back, he brought these jakes into the law, statutes, and commandments. Brother stopped smoking crack, stopped going to prison, stopped gangbanging, came back into their culture, started waking up their children and their children's children, right? And that's what we have today, the School of One West. But that goes into Matthew too as well. I think it's Luke 1 and 17.
No, I got it. I know where you're going. I got it in a different book. I'm gonna go to Mark 13 and 7 next. You know what I'm saying? To further prove what about John the Baptist coming before Christ, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody, if you came from the Christian church in some shape, form, or fashion, you should be familiar with the New Testament. Yeah, man. Oh, no. Salakia. Go ahead, bring your precept. Get your precept. I'm thinking of something different, bro. But yeah, let's get I'm gonna get the book. I'm gonna read the book of Mark, chapter 13.
Mark what?
And I'm gonna start at verse 7 and 8.
Okay.
And come, Salakia. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. So, we see, as always, I bring up at camp, when we bring up the scripture, you always hear wars on a minute scale, neighborhood wars. You know what I'm saying? On a grander scale, you see Russia, Iran, all these places going at each other. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that it's not close yet. So don't be troubled, because these things have to happen. For nation shall rise against nation. You see that? You see that? Just the other day they just killed another unarmed black man. You know what I'm saying? They were out there protesting. Nations are rising against nations. Judah's not gonna have this too much longer. Israel's not gonna have this too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Kingdom against kingdom. You see America going at Russia and all that. There shall be earthquakes in diverse places. Y'all heard about earthquakes in New York and random places that you never thought there would be. There shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of the sorrows. Verse 9, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils. In the synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake and for my testimony against them. Because when we're you know what I'm saying? All these things are also going to happen, because in these days, they're going to hate the truth more and more. What happens when you start speaking against homosexuality? Your cancel culture is a big one. Well, you know what I'm saying? Basically, those are our synagogues, because we're out of righteousness. Those are our synagogues on the left-hand side. The barbershops and all that. We're brought before that, and we're canceled all the time. The Israelites, you know how many people hate us? As black and Hispanic people hate us. They say whatever to demean us, to mock us, to undermine us, because our people are stiff-necked people. But we're gonna keep going into this. I'm gonna get Revelation 11 next. Revelation 11, and this is also in my two witnesses breakdown, but we're gonna go to Revelations 11. Damn, or 8 through 11. Ooh. Just the last book of the Bible, Akim. Y'all should. I'm gonna get it right now.
Cold nuke precepts, bro.
Huh?
I got some cold nuke precepts.
You got some cold precepts? Nuke ones? Nukes?
Yeah, this is a missile precept.
Oh yeah, we could do that class. We could do that class next week. I got something for that too. But anyways.
Well, I mean, it goes hand in hand, bro. The day of the Lord and the nukes.
That's why we're doing it. That's why we're doing it next week. We're doing it right back to back.
Okay.
Let me see. The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And there were dead bodies, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. You know what I'm saying? We're crucified here on the daily. Just the other day, they just killed another Israelite. You know what I'm saying? And our dead body, you already know, if you're taking the cadet course, or if you've gone through it, you already should know who the dead are. Or if you were even in that class, you should know who the dead are. But you know what I'm saying? If you need a refresher, hey, the videos are there. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? The dead being us. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their bodies to be put in graves. We've been dead in America for 350 years. Everybody done seen it. I literally had a Jake defend some bullshit ass stop Asian hate shit on my thing, because you know what I'm saying, whenever we say Black Lives Matter, they say all lives matter, but no one said stop all hate. But this motherfucker gonna get on there talking about, oh, because we didn't want to say black people stop hating Asians. Nah, motherfucker, we all hate them. Because them motherfuckers been hating us since day one. But that's beside the point. They celebrated our deaths. And when it says to suffer is not put us in graves, you know what I'm saying, they didn't let us rest. They put rigor upon rigor on us. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep going. In verse 10, and they shall dwell upon the earth, shall rejoice over them and make merry, and they shall send gifts one to another. Because they knew, you know what I'm saying, they give each other gifts because we're dead. You know, spiritually we have no power, you know what I'm saying, so they're giving each other gifts. They're just living the lavish life. They like that one song, they living their best life. You know what I'm saying? Because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God entered into them. So the Spirit of the Most High just entered you, you know what I'm saying, the law, statutes, and commandment in 1969. Now look at, we've been growing steadily. Every camp is growing at a rapid pace right now. I remember a year ago, Sons of Thunder was like 12 people. Now they got like, now they're deep now. They got different chapters, YFI, WFI, you know what I'm saying, Mount Zion, 144K, all these brothers. That started out small camps, not even a year and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? Just last year for Passover, it was literally me, Ijan, my brother IBADYAH that's not with us, and Gabar. That was our very first Passover compared to this year's. You know what I'm saying? So the spirit of life is falling upon us, you know what I'm saying? Now look, this is the important part. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard the great voice from heaven saying, come hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Watch this, verse 13. And the same hour was a great earthquake, and a 10th part of the city fell, so a 10th part of America then fell, and it was affrighted, and gave glory to the God of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and the earthquake, Salakia. The 10th part of the city fell, and the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the God of heaven. So as you can see, the day of the Lord is judgment. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have judgment. But what about those Jakes that love heathens? Those, well, we didn't want to tell black and Hispanic people to stop hating Asians. Why not? They've hated us for so long, but let's see what their fate, where their fate rests on. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, on verse 21. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn! I don't have the highlight. How don't I have that highlighted? That's a powerful precept. Let's go, because you know there is people that are gonna tell y'all, brothers, especially brothers new in the truth, which is like 90% of this call. You know what I'm saying? You know? So like you, brothers. You know?
Most High said the sun shall turn to darkness and the moon into blood. Oh, he's cold.
Hold on 1 second. What the hell? Why am I? No, this is bullshit. They kicked me out of the whole thing. Hold on, bro.
Dude, I got kicked off the internet.
No, I don't know why. I think it's still recording. Hold on. I'll be.
He didn't record this whole class.
No, I did. I'm recording it. I don't know where the hell is that, though. Here we go, bam. I'm on, there we go. All right, can anybody hear me? Oh, yeah, my bad.
Nope.
Here we go. No, it's been, I had to get back to that home screen to make sure I can monitor everything.
Okay.
Oh,
okay, all praises.
Yeah, no, that's all
praises.
Yeah, but anyways, back to Proverbs 11 and 21, right? Because we got to ask ourselves, what about those people that, you know what I'm saying, they they love the other nations, they give you God loves everybody, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? What about, white people got to get saved. All right, what is the book of Proverbs 11 and 21? Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. So just because you want to walk around with them, hold hands with them, doesn't mean that they're not going to receive their judgment. You know what I'm saying? But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So we understand that, Lord willing, we be of them men, we're going to be delivered up out of this place. It's going to be death and destruction, and Lord willing, us and our families, we up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. Salaki, let me get that. I got a reader. Now I'm gonna go to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. Damn, that's hot. You know what I mean? Chapter 13, verse 15. Yeah. I was about
13 got the day of the Lord all over it.
What, 13 and 15?
Yeah, 13:6, 13:9.
It's funny because Shalimar brought this out. So, like, there's a book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. See, you want to join yourself on the Esau, be just like them, envy not the way of thy oppressor, and you do, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get what you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. So as you can see, the Most High God is not playing with them. But let's get to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 49 and 16. You know what I mean? Concerning Edom, damn.
Doing my homework, so you can play your games or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Oh. So it's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 16. Thy terribleness has deceived thee. Now this is talking about the Edomites. This is talking about their terribleness. They deceive themselves. And the pride of thy heart, you gas yourself up. And thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks and holdest the height of the hill. So they're, you know what I'm saying? They you know how Edomites live, man, in the cabins, in the woods, in the hills. Though thou makest thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee from thence down. So as you can see, they're gonna get brought down. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be destroyed. They're gonna get theirs. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about them. Worry about, you know what I'm saying? Over there trying to save them. Let's save ourselves. Let's save ourselves, you know what I mean? Let's go to Proverbs 16 and 5. You know what I mean? I know brothers got questions. Lord willing, we got answers.
We're talking about how not to join. And there's a reason too, because in Proverbs 16 and 18, pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before 16 and 18. You want 16 and 16? Okay, kind of. Proverbs 16 and 16.
Yeah, read 16 and 15.
And 15? Okay, kind of. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 15. In the light of the king's conscience is life, or countenance, is life, and his favor is as a cloud in the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than be chosen than silver? The highway the highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before they fall. Better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Right? And that's what a lot of Jakes like to do. Is they like to divide the spoil with the proud, with the enemy, with the person that has taken their ancestry into captivity.
And it's crazy because now when we go up to couple verses to verse 5, see how where Jake's heart is at. But this is what is going to get them. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in his heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. So just because you're out there getting money with the white man, don't mean he gonna be unpunished. You gonna get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get it. If anything, the Most High God is righteous. But let's go to the book of Obadiah. You know what I mean? And we're gonna go to verse 3. My book is kind of difficult to find. Obadiah is a tough one, bro, because it's like one page somewhere in the Old Testament. Oh, there it is. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? See, everything the brothers Zahar just brought out was powerful, because see how he just how they asked themselves these questions, but Proverbs answered it. The prideful in heart. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be with the lowly, because these people will get destruction. And what do we? You know what I'm saying? Do we start getting what we looking for? But let's keep going.
Not really though, because like, you think about it like this. Think about it streetwise, right? Jake sees a quick hustle. And you see how Esau a quick little hustle is, and then like, damn, I could do that too. And now Jake's doing it. You know what I mean? Jake is a monkey see, monkey do type of dude, bro. It's just the way it is. I mean,
hey, I never knew how to put it, but there you go. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I got 2 precepts left, because everything else is not. Let's go to 2 Peter chapter 2. Matter of fact, no. Psalm 73. Select it. Psalm 73. We're going to go Psalm 73 first. Yeah, I'm not glossing over none of these precepts. We're going to go to Psalm 73, verses 6 through 8. Yeah, I'm surprised Shalimar going to show up at the very end of the class. That dude's going to show up at the very end of the class. Shar ass too. I don't know what the hell happened to Shar.
Shalimar, he's going to bust the deacon. That's a deacon Hakar right there. He'll be up in class. He won't even jump on for the last like 15 minutes, 10 minutes to see if brothers is fucking around. And then just be on mute the whole time. And then you'll be like, oh shit, deacon is there.
I know, huh? Then you wonder why y'all be getting pushing for no reason. But anyway, Salakia. Oh, damn. This ain't even the right one. Ooh, I like that, but that's not what we wanted right now. Salakia. This is the book of Psalms. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verses 6 through 8. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. So you know, pride surrounds these damn devils. They're a prideful people. Violence covers them as a garment. Hey, everything about them, their whole history is violent. Whether the Vikings, the barbarians, the conquistadors, the crusaders, whatever, violence has always followed these people. You know what I'm saying? Their eyes stand out with fatness. They always want more than they can. They have more than the heart could wish. You see, the damn cracker rules this world. literally rules the world. You know what I'm saying? They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. Talk to my Edomite boss. That motherfucker love to tell you how that dude should have cooperated with the police, how this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? They always love to say that shit. They always want to tell you how. And if they're wrong, they want to tell you how the victim was a gang member, a former gang member, whatever. They'll do anything to demonize it. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. You know what I'm saying? They speak loftily. Verse 9, they set their mouth against heaven, and their tongue walketh through the earth. They speak against the high places. They speak against the children of Israel. They speak against the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? And they go up and down the earth conquering this bitch.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So what's up? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 1. I'm going to start at the top because it goes into explaining. Truly God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps at Psalms 1. Slakia 73 and 1. My feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Right? So I was envious at the foolish, like we talked about earlier. Monkey see, monkey do. Jake sees it, he wants it, right? When I saw the prosperity of the wicked, he saw the white folks capitalizing on the Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, right? For there are no bands in their death, but there is strength and firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued as other men. Therefore pride compasseth them, right? About as a chain of violence, right? This is another key factor right here into showing you who these people are, right? Therefore pride compasseth them as about as a chain of violence, covereth them as a garment, right? That's what these, even in Deuteronomy 28, right? We were already warned of these people. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression, and they speak lawfully, right? They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Oof. I mean, look at their tongue walketh through the earth, right? What's the lingua franca right now? The business language of the world.
English.
It's English, right? Everybody speaks English if you want to do business with the U.S. or even Western Europe.
Western culture.
Most of it, Western culture, basically. Therefore, his people return hither, and the waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. Right. So they have the full cup right now, but they're going to get another full cup, a cup and a half.
Bring that out. Was that it on that?
Yeah, that was it. We can stop right there. But I mean, that basically broke down and showed you the spirit.
I was asking because Khan, and this is why the Most High God gonna judge him. Let me see. I got Sirach 3 and 26. You know what? We gotta read. Yeah. All right. Talk to you later. So tomorrow in the morning's hard, as usual. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, Khan. Yeah.
But yeah, some more course ideas. We're gonna go to Sirach. That's in the Apocrypha. If you got your red book, if not, write it down. Then you can look it up later. Also,
1611 all in one.
Yeah, it's the book. So let's go into Sirach chapter 3. God, that's fine. Thank you, baby. Chapter 3, verse 26. A stubborn heart shall fare evil at last, and he that loveth danger shall perish therein. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, a stubborn mind, someone that's not going to get it, you're going to get the evil you're looking for. And if you love danger, hey, stay dangerous. Hey, nigga, my hood danger. Yeah, you're going to die in that. You're going to die in that very danger. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, do not be deceived, but even if in this life you're an innocent victim, there's no such thing as an innocent victim. We all get in our judgment. You know what I'm saying? Verse 27. An obstinate heart shall be laden with sorrows, and the wicked man shall heap sin upon sin. You see what the Edomites is doing. You know what I'm saying? You see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're just adding to their charges every day, more and more, whether it be slander, whether it be murder. These damn devils are just racking it up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, yeah, we're getting our judgment, but the way they're going about it is not how the Most High said it. I mean, it's not what the Most High basically let them go too far, because that's what they're doing, so that they can get their punishment. You feel me? But let me see. Revelation 18. Revelation 18. About 3 more precepts, and I'll be answering questions because I got to get ready for work. Let me see. Revelation. Just in case James White ever gets a hold of this recording, Revelation. For those that ain't been in the truth that long, it's an inside joke. You remember James White, right? Zahar?
Yeah, Vocab Malone's daddy.
You said Vocab Malone's daddy, you're a dick. All right.
Okay. Revelation's what, man? What are we reading? Revelation.
Oh, Revelation 18. Revelation 18.
18.
Revelation's first 18 and 2. Matter of fact, we'll start at verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. So, what is the highest concentration of Edomites in the world? The U.S., right? And the hold of every foul spirit. We're daily. Turn your TV on. Turn your TV on. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? It's the habitation for every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You know what I'm saying? Just look around. But let's skip to verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come up out of her, my people, and that ye not be partakers in your sins, and that ye not receive her plagues. Now, we were taught that this meant the chariot. I'm going to say this. I think it's a twofold prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to come up out of her ways to not partake in her sins, but we're going to be beamed up out of here to not even receive of her plagues.
That's the flea doctrine.
You know what I'm saying? Verse 5. What happened?
That's the flea doctrine right there. He said, "Come up out of her." See, he said.
Nah. The chariot, nigga. The chariot. Hell no. Hey, do not flee. You're not escaping punishment. Literally, the point of this class is to show you you're not escaping punishment. Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquity. So as you can see, you know what I mean, at one point it's going to come to a head, you know what I'm saying, and things are going to start falling apart like wet napkins. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. So as you can see, it's going to be hell to pay. You know what I'm saying? You're not escaping it. But this is Babylon's punishment.
Go ahead and see. The Most High going to beam your ass back. All right, right before the nukes hit, the Most High going to beam you up and then beam your ass down to the ground so you get caught with that
Keep
shit.
playing.
Wicked Negro. That's what you get.
Jump down to verse 8. Salakia. Let's go. Let's jump down to verse 8. What? Verse
Revelations 18 and 8. Okay, because of this, in one day shall come her plagues, death and sorrow and famine. And in the fire she shall be utterly burned, because strong is the Lord God who is judging her.
Good.
That's cold right there.
As you can see, hey, and that's literal. In an hour, this place is going to be desolate, destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving you the missiles. I'm going to keep going down to verse 11. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament her. So all these gooks, all these cowheads, all these coolies, all these people, they gonna cry because they wax rich off of her.
Coolie.
Verse 8. So keep going. They shall see the smoke of her burning, standing far off for the fear of the torment. See, they're gonna be they gonna see it, but they're gonna be afraid they motherfucking self. They're gonna be scared. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be out there, from a distance, scared. Alas, the great city Babylon, the mighty city, For in 1 hour is thy judgment come. In an hour, this whole place is going to burn to the ground. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. All that bullshit they're going to be pushing, nobody going to want it no more. Wish going to go out of business. You know what I'm saying? My current place of employment, out of business. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody
I got to call precept for it.
Bring it out.
I got to call precept. The 2 Peter 3:10, and it will come the day of the Lord as a thief in the night, in which the heavens with a rushing noise will pass away, and the elements with burning heat be dissolved, and the earth and the works in it shall be burnt up. Those missiles right there. A rushing noise will pass right through the heavens. Come on, man. What is that?
You know what I mean?
Bang.
Hey,
yeah.
And that's in my missile breakdown too, but keep that for that too. But let's stay in 2 Peter. We're going to go to chapter 2, verses 6 through 8. You know what I'm saying?
Chapter 2 through 8. Alright, chapter 2, 6. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 6. And the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah having turned to ashes, Salakia, with an overthrow, did condemn an example to those about to be impious, having set them. And righteous Lot, worn down by the conduct and the lasciviousness of the impious, he did rescue. For in seeing and hearing the righteous man dwelling among them day by day, the righteous soul with unlawful works was harassing.
See, so, hey.
That's the YLT.
What verse is that?
Salakia. That was YLT. I don't even know how it changed to that. That was 2 Peter's 2, 6 through 8.
Yeah, no, it was, hey. And see, it shows, it gives you hope, bro. Brother, as you see, things get tough, things get horrible, but,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High is watching. He's going to justify and redeem us, Lord willing, we be of the elect. You got to make your calling assured. All right, and this is the last precept. We're going to go into the Old Testament, Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2.
You
know what I want, right? Habakkuk 2 and 12?
12, okay. Every time I switch scriptures, it turns to the YLT. That's pissing me off. Habakkuk 2 and 12.
Leave it like that. I'll read this, and then you read your version. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. Woe is an Old English word meaning destruction, death. So death to those that build a town with blood. How is this place built upon the blood of the Native Americans, the indigenous people, and establish a city by iniquity, by rape, rob, and murder? You know what I'm saying? Behold, it is not of Yahweh of hosts that the people shall labor in this very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is cold. NLT.
Go ahead, bring it up.
NLT, what sorrow awaits you who build cities with money gained through murder and corruption? Through murder.
Woo!
Murder and right? What was the corruption? The corruption we had Israelite slaves, right? They were selling off jakes. They were killing off, murdering jakes. They almost extinct the Gadites, bro. Like, their numbers are almost, like, ridiculously low. And Reuben. Let's see, verse 13. Has not the Lord of the heavens armies promised that the wealth of nations will turn to ashes? They work so hard, but all in vain. For the waters fill the sea, the earth will be filled with awareness of the glory of the Lord.
I mean, and you see what awaits these people. You see what the judgment of these people is, the day of the Lord. But I'm gonna stop the recording and I'm gonna take questions from brothers. Me and Zahar can answer them. If not, we'll get back to you, buddy.
The reason why I shine consistently, I put words together scientifically and create life and energy when I write this biochemistry. Mind so bright that I can get the blind sight when I speak. Let me give you insight up on my life up in these streets. We say we black, we don't know our right identity, cause we was taught and brainwashed by white supremacy, killing each other but we scared to fight our enemies. We need to remember we brothers and unite to get us free, cause they thrive on our genocide and misery. They tried to make our bloodline a mystery and hide our history, but lies eventually come to light to any eye witnessing, nigga. Revolution.